Morning. Who's in a class with me for the first time with me? Okay, cool. Okay, Peter. First time yoga, anyone? Second, third, fourth, fifth? 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th? No, we're good? Okay. Cool. So, one of my teachers, Ryan Lear, do we know Ryan? Yeah, we love Ryan. Okay. He said this a lot over the years, and I heard him say it recently, and it always, the way he says it is really powerful. But he likes to say that he says, I believe in the power of yoga. And he says it like he really fucking means it. You know what I mean? Who believes in the power of yoga? Like, really? Everyone's, okay, we're not so sure yet. We're working on it? Okay. It's a really important element to this practice, yeah? There's a text, a really important text called the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. I'll throw that one out there. Blank stare. Anyone we've heard of it? No? Yeah? No? Okay. Good. Okay. Google it. Hatha Yoga Pradipika. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, are sort of the modern yoga Bible. Like it really is the main guidebook, but the practices in the Yoga Sutras doesn't really talk about the specific practices that we do in here. The Hatha Yoga Pradipika is really where all that stuff lives. Like he really gives all the practices in there. And the compiler, the author, Fatma Rama, early in the book talks about the 6 vitamins and 6 poisons, right? The things that will help us in our practice and that will hold us back, the vitamins and the poisons, right? Another thing that Ryan really likes to talk about. I won't go into the poisons, but the vitamins, which are the things with which yoga flourishes, he talks about enthusiasm, yeah? Are we enthused? It's Sunday morning, we got up, we're going to, right? There you go. Perseverance, yeah, perseverance, right? We get injuries sometimes, and we got to find out, so perseverance, discrimination, right? There's a lot of bullshit out there, a lot of bullshit in here, right? We got to be able to look at that stuff and discriminate. Courage, right? It takes a lot of courage to face some of this stuff. Yeah. Good company, Satsang. Yeah. That's why, right? And that's why this is like the yoga, your yoga practice isn't really meant to be a group effort. You know what I mean? Like it's meant to be a really personal, intimate, deep dive within, right? We're not Canada's synchronized yoga team, right? As much as we look like we're practicing for that, yeah? But there's something really, we need to have good company along the way. And that's kind of what this accomplishes, so the idea of satsang. And the last vitamin, Shraddha, or unshakable faith, is really important, yeah? Unshakable faith. We want to really believe in the power of yoga. We want to trust yoga, right? Who's had a really profound experience through their practice? Okay? And maybe from that, there was some, your faith or your trust in yoga was born of that. I smoked cigarettes for 10 years. I had no intention of quitting this thing that was going to kill me eventually. No intention. I went to my first yoga class. Teacher taught me how to breathe. We breathed and moved for 75 minutes. I walked out and threw half a pack of cigarettes away. This is 15 years ago. I haven't smoked since. Like it just completely removed this toxic habit in 75 minutes. Anyone quit smoking? Was it hard? Was it hard? Okay, nuh-uh. Easiest thing I've ever done. And that's yoga did that for me. Right? There's a story of Ram Dass. We know Ram Dass. We like to talk about Ram Dass in here. One of his first experiences with a real yoga master, dude read his mind. Like literally told him what he'd been doing and thinking the night before, right? And then watched this Indian saint take full big boy dose of LSD 75-year-old-ish, maybe 130-year-old-ish, seemingly out of shape Indian dude, just hanging out, took a full big boy dose of acid in front of Ram Dass, this Harvard-trained psychologist. Nothing happened to him. He sat there with him all day and watched him. And this is what he'd been doing for 10 years with Timothy Leary, like studying people on acid to watch them go through their thing. Nothing happened. He said every once in a while, he just cared about his day. Every once in a while, Neem Karoli Baba Maharaji would look over at him and just kind of twinkle his eyes a little bit and then go back to what he was doing. Right? And from those experiences, Ram Dass all right, gave it all up and dove into this wisdom, this lineage, these teachings. Yeah. Shraddha, unshakable faith. Yeah. What it's given me is that anytime it's gone a bit sideways, it's really easy to blame things outside of ourselves. Right? Who likes to do that? Right? So it's really easy to blame yoga. There was this whole movement years ago around the way yoga was hurting people, yoga injuries, which is bullshit. Yoga didn't hurt anybody. The way they practiced yoga hurt them, right? Which is okay. They're not to blame anybody, but it's not yoga. And if we have that kind of faith in it, then we can stop. We don't throw, the baby out with the bathwater. It's a horrible image. Who came up with that? But no, we don't, right? We're like, okay, well, I believe in yoga. I believe in the power of yoga. So what is it outside of these teachings and these practices that is causing a negative effect? Right? And we start to look at diet. We start to look at the company we keep. We start to look at the way we practice. Right? We don't give up on it. I hope that's happening for you. Let's see if we can build on it. Yeah. A little bit. Because this trust takes time to build, maybe. It might not happen in the first meeting or the first practice, or right? It might build over time. Maybe we wake up one day and be like, oh yeah, yoga. Yoga's got me. Grounded, balanced, so we can move towards center and get the support from those qualities. When we're grounded, when we're balanced, when we're centered, there's maybe a sense of balance that starts to arise. We want to be alert, energized, awake, so not dull. So we shine the light of our awareness through the body at every level and all the fields, into every corner. We're awake, we're alert, but relaxed. Maybe just unclench the jaw or unfurl the brow or soften the gaze, whether the eyes are opened or closed. Grounded, balanced, centered, supported, awake, alert, alive, calm, cool, and collected. And we're breathing. Yeah, we've been breathing, but now we're breathing. We turn to the breath, and we don't have to technique it right away. We just turn to the breath. Just tune into the expansion and contraction. The rise and the fall. The opening up and out, and the spiraling inwards and down. Breathe through the nose. Sometimes we need to be reminded. Breathe through the nose. It's not nasal, we're not sniffing, right? We're drawing the breath from deeper. Using the back of the throat to draw the breath from deeper. The abdomen is actively expanding and contracting. The diaphragm is drawing down and doming up. This is like big wave. moving in and out of us, through us. We could even say that it is us. This nourishing, calming, soothing, energizing, natural pulse of life. And maybe just for the sake of focusing the mind, turn your attention to the thoracic cavity, right? The space within the lower ribs. Sort of where the ribs meet in front. Straight back in there. So as you're breathing, just place your awareness right there at your center. It's a place my teacher, the yogis, call pranasthana, place of breath. And it's this point right in there where I directed you, where the breath seems to emanate from. We lift up and out of there, and it's kind of where the breath seems to spiral back into. Kind of like finding the center of your heel. Right? It's not this exact place, but it's a way of gathering, directing our attention, anchoring it deep within us, something here now. Focus, clear the mind. Back to this place again and again and again and again. Maybe you want to bring the palms together, the thumbs the center of the heart. Maybe you don't. You get to choose. Take a few moments here. If something I offered turned you on or triggered something or inspired you in some way, bless you. Then by all means, step into it, take it on, run with it. If you're here for something else, and just be here for that too. Bless you. Be here for that too. Whatever it is, take it, set it as intention. Maybe turn to the God of your own understanding and offer it up as prayer. Get as clear as you can, maybe aim a little bit higher. Top of the mountain kind of trajectory. We got some good company today. Beautiful satsang. So support along the way. Beautiful souls around you doing their own work in their way. And like this, we walk each other home. Shraddha, unshakable faith, will propel us there. We'll send all that out. We'll continue with the sound of 3 ohms. We'll exhale completely, go all the way to empty. We'll take a unified breath, so a full breath in. We pause, and a smooth, complete breath in. All the way out. And pause. If you're inclined, when you're ready, inhale 3 ohms. vibration to that, just feel it.